Anna Kournikova was one of the greatest doubles tennis players in history. She was also once dubbed the Britney Spears of the sport, and in 2002 was voted the world's sexiest woman by FHM readers. In 2003, however, injuries forced Kournikova to retire at age 21. After that, she began to live her life out of the spotlight. Nowadays, Kournikova prefers to focus on her relationship with Enrique Iglesias and their 3 children. The former athlete doesn't seem to miss the media attention of her adolescence and early adulthood either. In fact, she was never really a fan of it. During a press conference in 2010, she said, "The fame and everything, I guess most of it was created by you guys, by the media a lot of times. Most of the time, the yellow press. Never tried to pay attention, but she couldn't escape it at the time. And her age made it all the harder to cope with." She added, "It was a little hard at times dealing with it being 16, 17 years old, reading some kind of crap about yourself." Even though she was an athlete, a lot of the media coverage surrounding Kournikova focused on her looks, with no regard for the fact that she was a minor. Recalling her Wimbledon debut in 1997, when she was just 16 years old, she told Sports Illustrated, "They ran all those photos of my butt." Kournikova put all this behind her when she left the sport in the early 2000s, and she hasn't looked back since. Despite her distaste for the media's portrayal of her, though, Kournikova loved tennis and would have continued to play for years, but her promising career ended prematurely when a series of injuries made competing impossible. In 2003, she told The Guardian, "Basically, I've had an injury nearly every single year. In 97, I had a stress fracture and was out for 3 months. In 98, I had a torn ligament in my thumb and was out for 3 months. In 99, I had another stress fracture for 3 months. Then, in 2001, she suffered a foot injury that proved a lot more serious than the previous ones. To fix the damage to her 5th metatarsal, Kournikova had to undergo surgery and was off the court for months on end. She returned in 2002 with confidence, only to be hit by a thigh injury in April 2003, followed by a back injury 2 months later. That proved to be the final straw. Obviously, that wasn't how Kournikova had envisioned her tennis retirement going down when she fell in love with the sport at age 5. In 2011, she told People magazine, "I never planned or thought that was going to be it. My back really forced me to stop. It got so bad. I couldn't tie my shoes, literally. I would be in excruciating pain." Soon after retiring, Kournikova tried her hand at modeling and spent some time doing humanitarian aid in Russia.
There's so many things going on, I'm pretty busy. I like being busy. I'm really hyper. So I have a bunch of projects that I'm working on.
She also attempted to make a transition to reality TV, but that was short-lived. After only 1 season, Kournikova was forced out of The Biggest Loser in 2011 when contestants complained about her overly harsh approach as a trainer. Aside from some exhibition matches here and there, Kournikova has otherwise remained totally out of the public eye. In 2017, she and Iglesias managed to welcome twins in secret, proving they really value their privacy as a family. A source told People, "They basically only hang out with family and very close friends. They mostly keep to themselves. Having 1 baby is a life-transforming event, let alone 2, but they loved every second of it." At a concert in March 2018, Iglesias told the crowd, "I became a father 12 weeks ago, and I can absolutely tell you 2 things. I love my babies. I love them very much." Kournikova and Iglesias grew their family 2 years later, welcoming a daughter in January 2020. They've had their hands pretty full since then, and after becoming a mother, Kournikova has seemingly dedicated most of her time to her children. While she doesn't update it often, all of Kournikova's Instagram posts, dating back to early 2020, feature her partner or their kids.